Alright, so this afternoon we're back by the chicken coop to our second chicken coop building that you can see on my channel, all of the steps that we have done to build this, from starting at the floor and working our way up. So now our next step today is we are using this hardware cloth. This is called hardware cloth. It's kind of like metal screen, but it's metal and it's little squares. So if you don't know what that is, that's what hardware cloth is. It's called that. We're using this to be the windows. As you can see that one? And the back one, we've already put it up. This is the last window. And so I'm just cutting it to the right size, and then we staple it on the inside of the coop. And then that way, in the summertime, the chicken coops need air ventilation, right? Chickens, especially in the summer when it's hot out. So we have, the way we've done the windows, they'll get a nice cross breeze from north and south. And so it stays fresh in the chicken coop. Now in the winter, on nice days, we'll be able to open the windows if we need to. If not, we are going to be building the, I don't know what you would call it, but the thing that shuts the window, right? In front of it. But it's not going to be made of glass. It'll just be made of wood. So, and that way in the winter we can shut it up and keep it warm in there for them, and there will be no drafts. Okay, so I'm just about done here cutting these pieces, and then we'll take it over there to the window. Alright, so now we're to the window. Here's our hardware cloth screen. And we're going to put the pokey part to the top. And we're going to line it up as straight as we can. Like this. And then we're going to put my fingers out of it. Now we have to hold it and we have to start stapling it. Okay. And we're just going to do about 6 or 8 staples. And as we staple it, we're going to work it to where it stays straight. Like that. You want to make sure it staples good because we don't want to have any of this coming off later on, right? That would not be good. Alright, so that's that part. Now we're going to just keep flattening it. And now we can do the top. Okay, so we're going to work the top and the bottom at the same time as we push this straight. To use 2 hands for the staple gun, but if your hands are strong enough, then you can work it like this and it will be easier. But it doesn't really happen with me very much. Let's see if I can kind of do it, but I like to do 2 hands. Alright, so here we go. The window hardware cloth screen is now all stapled around, and it is secure in there. It is definitely secure. It's not going anywhere, but it will work as a perfect window for the chickens. Now our next step over here of the chicken coop is we're going to build this old-fashioned chicken roost. Alright, so now we're on this side of the chicken coop, and we're putting in the first part of our old-fashioned chicken roost. So this kind is really nice because it's not going to go across it, the whole thing. You know how a lot of chicken roosts go from like corner to corner above? And then if you have to go in there, you may have to walk underneath the chickens, or it's kind of in the way, right? So this way, it's on the one side, and you don't have to walk under it, so you won't get any chicken poop on you by accident or anything like that. And it stays out of the way of you walking in and stuff like that. So this side, so what we're doing here is like this. So this is the edges of the chicken, of it, okay? So we have to kind of go like so. Right there, see, these were cut so they won't block the window. So it was 1 2x4 and then we just cut it. So it would be like that. So, like that. And then we'll screw it right here. I'll get a screw out first and get the drill. Alright, here we go. We're going to drill it. Like that. And then we'll just put 2 of them in to give it extra stability. Because of course, remember, all the chickens are going to be sitting on these things and this will be having to hold it. So we want it to be pretty strong. Now the bottom part, right here, see that one is cut too, and it goes this way. Well, I will have to come back and I will screw those other parts of it, but I'm just going to screw this one in first, alright? Okay, now let me get it. Alright, see? Perfect. So now, I'm just going to keep screwing, and I'll be right back.